We were deployed together in Operation Iraqi Freedom. We were both combat medics. He was my squad leader.
Smart guy, went for Soldier of the Month, Soldier of the Quarter, just a whole lot of potential, but very challenging to lead.
We deployed together over to Bahrain, did some pretty cool stuff over there, some anti-terrorism, force protection stuff. Great guy, great diver, great friend.
So while we were down in Afghanistan together, he had injured his back and broke his back. I recognized him based on his injury of the way he walks.
He's like, "Hey, were you in Afghanistan?" I was like, "Yeah." "Were you with Marines?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Did you have a beard?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then he's like, "It's Pat." And I was like, "No way." He's like, "I thought you were dead." And I'm like, "I thought you were dead." Gave each other a hug and it was really cool.
My other battle buddy, Gara, Specialist Gara, he took an MRE, put some cocoa powder on it so it looked, kind of like a turd, and stuck it in Sarge's boot. He thought that we had shit in his boot, so it was pretty funny.
We lost 2 divers in a training mission. One of our friends, and he was the supervisor of that diving mission, and he held on to these invisible wounds. He just couldn't have it anymore, and he went outside the dive locker and shot himself in the water, so we had to go dive and get him back.
I think what I was doing for a long time is I was being what I call being fake stoic, and I was acting like nothing's wrong and just kind of shoving stuff down. And I know that from guys that have been to tee it up for the troops in the past, they came back changed.
We got selected to do this. I was like, I'm really interested in going and telling these stories about what we did in the Navy and some of the horrific things we saw and like that. For something I didn't really want to do, I quickly saw that, hey, this is actually really nice. It's really good to be able to just talk about this stuff.
But I think the biggest thing is that my wife and his wife have finally got to connect. So it's not only helped us, but our spouses as well.
I absolutely love Tee It Up for the Troops and everything they do for us. I love all that they do for the spouses and caregivers. They're great at helping us to meet up with people we haven't seen in forever, deal with our issues like PTSD and the veteran suicide. It's wonderful to see that we're not struggling in silence and going through this alone.
Being here at Reunion for me has been honestly a life-changing experience. Just reuniting with Pat, talking about stories we stayed up till almost 1 in the morning. Though that was really special for our wives to sit there and listen to it and kind of cry through it and go, wow, you guys are kind of crazy, but we get why you are like you are. Thank you, Tee It Up for the Troops, for bringing us here to Reunion and doing what you do for so many different people. We love it. Thank you.